Good morning. My name is Ben from Ignite Community Church. I hope you are safe and healthy, whether you're working on the front line or staying at home to work or spend time with your family. I just want to share a quick devotion, a word of encouragement. I hope it will brighten your day and will give you the strength to power through the rest of the week. So I have an app, it's a dictionary, and every day I'm receiving the word of the day. And the word for today is credulous. The definition of this word is willing to believe or trust too readily, especially without proper or adequate evidence. In other words, being gullible. This is very timely because today is April Fool's Day, and during this time, people are bored, and almost everyone can post something on social media. We receive and pass messages that are informative. Others are just fake news. Still others are humorous like memes and TikTok videos. And we have gloom and doom messages that are wearing people down. And on the other side of the spectrum, people offer a false sense of hope. If we are not careful with the message we receive and pass, instead of leading people to God, we may lead them away. Instead of finding wisdom and encouragement, we may feel discouraged. So in the Bible, in Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, when Jesus Christ was about to send his disciples on a mission, he said this, "Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves." Jesus Christ wants his disciple to be, number one, wise, and number two, to be gentle. What wise means in this context is to discern or read through messages and motives of people. There are people who will come in the name of the Lord. On the surface, it seems that they are from God, but the center of their message is not God. So instead of honoring and glorifying God, which is the source of our hope, we discourage them, or we give them a false sense of hope that will eventually frustrate people. To be wise, this can only happen when we read and meditate the Word of God, which is the source of all wisdom. The second thing that Jesus Christ wanted his disciple is to be gentle or to be innocent. That's the word that was used in most translation, Bible translation. While it's definitely necessary for us to be wise, it is also important for us to find an opportunity to be an encouragement. Now we have to be careful with our message as well, because when we share our message, even though we mean well, sometimes people will hear our message differently. So there are a few things to keep in mind when we try to encourage others. The first thing, I think, number one, you need to know your listeners and the degree of relationship you have with them. Number two, you have to weigh your message very carefully. Is it necessary? Is it accurate? Do I need to share it? The last one is timing. When people are mourning or hurting, they need time to process their pains. The last thing that they want to hear is a pep talk or a foolish optimism. In Proverbs chapter 25, verse 20, it says this, "Like one who take away a garment on a cold day, or a vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart." Jesus Christ is our perfect example of exercising a good balance between wisdom and gentleness. He is so sharp and on point with the Word of God that nobody can trick him. But at the same time, he knows when to rebuke and to encourage people. Now, our goal is to be like Christ, a perfect balance between wisdom and gentleness and encouragement. One of our basic Christian responsibilities is to uplift and lead people to God, and ultimately, this will glorify Him. So that's just the message that I just want to share to you today. I hope you be wise through the Word of God, and at the same time find an opportunity to encourage and be a blessing to other people. God bless everyone.